Hi there, in this video I'm going to share with you how you can make it easier to write songs when you think in pictures rather than words. Some people believe that you write a song from start to finish, and that almost is never the case, almost never the case. Ideas come to you at different times, and what you think might have been the beginning might end up being the middle or the end. So these types of exercises really help you to get your ideas out of your head and stop worrying about the end result and really enjoy the process of songwriting. Now, I've been writing for a really long time. I've been writing songs since about 2001. I've been a singer since 1999, and I've been teaching since 2003. And I've helped hundreds of people write their own songs. Some have gone on to release their songs and are performing them all around the world. So it is possible. Now, people think in different ways. Some people think in feelings, some people think in words, some people think in pictures. I tend to think more in words than in pictures, but I do think in pictures sometimes. But I have worked with musicians who think mainly in pictures, and they find it really difficult to put those pictures and emotions actually into words. And so what I'm going to share with you are some tips that I have used with those singers over the past years and that have really worked for them. So for the sake of the exercise, if you have some visuals that you have been trying to put into words to create a song, then I'd like you to really tap into those. And if you don't have that, and if you're new to songwriting or you just don't have anything at the moment, think of your favorite day in the past month. So it's quite recent, so it should be quite easy to pick out your favorite day in the past month. And have a look at whatever comes up. And with that, you can either write down or take a voice note of the objects that you see, the things that you see, the people that you see. You could describe the weather, you could describe the room or the building, what's going on around. So take some time to pick out about 5 things that are obvious to you. And if it's a scene, what is actually happening in the scene? So remember that songwriting is storytelling. So what is the story that's happening in the scene? And if you're not quite sure, make it up. What's the main theme that's happening in that scene? And if it's not a scene and it's just a series of pictures, how do those pictures relate to each other? What do they have in common? Or what are those objects doing in the story that you have in your mind? Even if the story is just some pictures. And if you don't know, just make it up. Now, another great thing to do, if you have newspapers or magazines or even flyers around, you could actually cut out pictures and create a storyboard on just a plain piece of paper like this, or you could just set them out on your table or on your bed or on the floor, just to create a story of what you think might be happening with those objects. What's the weather like again? And how do these things make you feel? So if it's just objects, what does the relationship between those objects make you feel? Or if it is a scene, how does what's happening in the scene make, excuse me, I've got a really itchy nose. How does what's happening in the scene make either you, if you're the person in the song, or the characters in the song, how does it make them feel? So take some time to write that down or put that into your voice recorder. Now, you could set this aside and come back to it later, or you might want to go off and listen to some of your favourite music or go for a walk and just come up with the story in your head, and take your notebook or your voice recorder with you. Your voice recorder is probably in your phone anyway, so you're likely to take it with you. And when things come into your mind, just make note of them, either by voice or by words. So we're really now getting into how you can make a relationship between what you see in your head and the words that describe them, because it's not always easy. If you do like having structure before you write, or you have music before you write, you might want to then, once you've got either your pictures, if you're creating an image storyboard, or you might want to get your words and maybe cut them out. This is something David Bowie used to do. cut out the words or cut out the phrases and just play around with where you want to put them. Or you could maybe just sing the words that you have into a random melody. The lines of the song don't have to make sense right now. You're just getting ideas together. So when you take the pressure off of yourself to write a good song and actually make it more fun and just play around with different ideas, it helps your creativity and it helps you to understand how you can make your future songs, how the ideas come out of your head more quickly when you're writing your future songs. So just take it as a game and make it as fun as you can. Go into different places. You can collaborate with other people, show someone you trust your ideas, and just play around and see what comes up. It's just a game and it's just a lot of creative fun and just exploration at this point. So I hope that this has helped you to understand how to get the ideas out of your head and into a song when you think in pictures more than you think in words. And if you'd like some help with your songwriting, I do have some spaces left for one-to-one coaching. All you need to do is go to the pinned comment or the description and click the link there. We'll spend some time together just having a chat about where you are. You don't need to be an experienced songwriter. You can be a complete beginner. You might have been writing for 10 years. You might have been writing for 6 months. It doesn't matter. Just book yourself in and we'll have a chat about where you are and where you want to be, and we'll see how I can help you. We might be working together in the next few weeks. I'll see you in the next video. Stay hydrated. Ciao!